right. So, to anyone watching, I just started, so right now no one's watching, which is to be expected, but to anyone who maybe watches this later, once it's an archived video, welcome to the stream. Welcome to a, I suppose, special edition of Call of Duty, as I'm playing it on Veterans Day. So first off, start the video with a thank you to all of the veterans of our country, those who have fought and those who are still fighting. But yeah, it just seemed like the right night to do a live stream. So anyway, there is one viewer currently on. I'm going to let it, just so you know, I'm going to let this run for a couple minutes while I set up, just to give people a chance to come in if they are going to be watching. So I might step away from the mic, for a minute or two just to pour myself an energy drink, get things ready to go, because I'm going to be playing for anywhere for 30 minutes to an hour, I'd say. So yeah, so I'm going to step away just to prep, let people come in. Feel free to say what's up in the comments if you are watching, and I will be right back. All right. Oh, two viewers now. Welcome to the show. I just stepped away to pour myself an energy drink. Let me, before I actually start playing, let me make sure, looks like all my audio levels are working. Everything seems to be going well. I have a pretty good internet connection right now. To those of you who are watching, if you wouldn't mind maybe just leaving a comment real quick in the chat, just so I can make sure that the chat is working. This is my third live stream. I still am getting a little used to the layout, so it would help me if you wanted to leave a comment real quick. I'm gonna adjust my microphone audio. Hold on. Okay, so I just upped the gain a little bit, just so I could make sure that I'm being heard. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm not seeing... Oh, is this the stream? Or not the stream, the chat. That's all I'm trying to find is the chat. I think the chat is right here. Yeah, okay, live chat. That should help. All right, so we're 4 minutes in. Enough chit chat. Time to play some Call of Duty. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm not gonna play Team Deathmatch. I'm going to play Search and Destroy. Back when, so if you remember, if you joined me back during my first live stream of this game, I was talking about how I used to play Call of Duty religiously. Like, I used to play this all the time. And this mode, I would play Search and Destroy. That was kind of my game. That was my preferred game. Over the years that I played. But, obviously since I haven't played in a while, I'm probably not going to do. I'll mosey on over to Team Deathmatch. But the reason I wanted to start with Search and Destroy, and I apologize if I hope there's no lag or anything. I hope the video's coming clearly. The reason I wanted to start with Search and Destroy is because I'm anticipating that I'm going to die a lot. And as you know, when you die in Search and Destroy, you don't instantly respawn. You have to wait for the round to end. And I have a lot to kind of talk about in this live stream, so I figured those moments where I'm waiting for the round to finish, those would be good moments where I can get a little bit of commentary in there, because there is a lot to address. Starting with, you know, if you've been following the channel, it has definitely happened in the past where I've started some type of series, and with the intention of it being like a weekly series or a monthly series or whatever, and then it ends up dwindling out and I don't follow through with it, right? And usually it's because I start a series and then I start to think, this isn't really working, or it's not as fun as I thought it would be, whatever. And so if you recall, in the last week live stream, which wasn't actually last week, but I called it week 1, if you recall, I talked about this series idea where I was going to basically live stream Call of Duty once a week, either on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday night, and I was going to do it every week, and I was going to be consistent with it, and that way we can kind of all watch together as I progress back into hopefully the good player that I used to be. Well, since the time of my last live stream, a lot has gone wrong. A lot has happened. Mainly, to give you the long story short type deal, there were these bugs in my apartment, and they're very, very little bugs that they're called rat mites, and basically they latch onto mice and rats, and they bite the mice and rats, right? Well, so my apartment, not my apartment in particular, but my unit has a mouse problem, and so the owner of the place sent out an exterminator to set up traps to kill the mice. Well, the problem is once the mice started dying, these bugs branched out and got into my apartment through the walls and started biting me, right? And they're so small you can hardly even see them. So the point is, I had a bug problem, and it wasn't really the end of the world. Like, obviously you don't want bugs in your living space, but it really wasn't that bad until they got into my closet. Right, the bugs got into my closet, they got into my clothes, and that's when I had to move out. I had to move back in with my family. I had to power wash all of my clothes like 7 times because I'm kind of a clean freak, so I was really freaking out. All right, here we go, let's do this. So anyway, to make a long story short, I have been out of my apartment for 2 weeks while I waited for everything to get cleaned up. Now, luckily, it's now good. Everything is clean, everything is good to go, and I'm a happy camper. But it was a very, very long and stressful 2 weeks, I'll tell you that. Very, very tough to deal with. And in that time, you know, the problem was... Oh, dang it. Oh, that sucks. Oh, wait, did I get a kill? I think I somehow got that kill. Yeah, somehow I got that kill. It gave me the kill. Sweet. But yeah, so you know, when I moved out of my apartment, I didn't know how long it was going to be. I thought maybe it could be a couple days, maybe it could be a week, whatever. So I didn't really. I did take my video games with me because I didn't want the consoles to be in my apartment when it got sprayed. But I never actually set them up because I felt like I was just in a temporary spot. Like I thought, oh, I'm not going to set up all my gaming stuff, you know, if I have to move out back into my apartment tomorrow. It just doesn't make any sense. Plus, I was busy with school, with my research, with my exams. I had to grade the exam that I teach, or the class that I teach for. They had an exam that I had to grade, 500 exams. So it was just it was insanely busy, insanely stressful, and my whole team just got killed on me. That sucks. Oh man, and then I died. But so yeah, so I have not only have I not been in my apartment for 2.5 weeks, I have not played video games in 2.5 weeks. And for those of you that know me, video games have always been my major form of stress release. Whenever anything bad is going on in my life, I can always find peace in video games, you know? And it sounds, I was kind of laughing about this the other day. It sounds funny, but I was talking to one of my friends who knows what I've been going through, and I was like, yeah, man, this is just the most stressful period of my life. And you know, most people, when they're going through a stressful period, they would say, oh, I want to, I want to go to a spa, or I want to take a bath, or go camping, or you know, something nice and relaxing. For me, my version of relaxing is sitting down and like playing Akumu on The Evil Within, or playing Resident Evil 4 on Professional. Like really stressful video games are actually relaxing for me. I find so much fun in those things, which is obviously why I have my YouTube channel. But so it was really tough, because not only was I going through a really tough time, but I did not have my video games to help see me through it.
One tango left.
So yeah, so that is the main reason I have not been consistent with the live stream. It was not because I didn't want to carry on with the idea. It was nothing like that. It was just a matter of unfortunate circumstances going on in life, and I couldn't find the time or the ability even to continue the stream. So that's really what I've been going through. Aside from the apartment, I have, you know, my research that I'm involved in. Theoretical physics is obviously not easy, so that's already stressful enough. I had an exam in one of the classes that I'm taking, which is actually the hardest class I've ever taken in my life. The class that I TA for, they just had their exam, so I also had to grade, you know, 500 student exams. That was an endeavor in its own right. So it was a lot. It was a lot on my plate in a small amount of time. Now on the plus side, and I say this with a hold your breath type of, oh my god, I'm terrible. I say this with a hold your breath type of thing. On the plus side, the day before I forgot I set up attack insertion. So the day before everything hit the, oh man, I was gonna steal your kill. Hey, look, oh, help me, dude, help me. Nice teamwork. That was actually very good teamwork.
A bonus to whoever frags their last man.
Alright, so there's one guy left. I want it. I want this kill. Let's see. Oh, I did it. Yes, I'm not complete garbage.
Keep it down. We're not done yet.
Well, anyway, so on the plus side, with everything going as poorly as it was, man, usually my live streams are getting like at least 10 viewers. This one has one person watching and no one's leaving comments. That kind of sucks. I hope everyone can hear me. Like, I hope my commentary is going through. Otherwise, people aren't going to be as engaged, I think.
Bomber quiet.
But either way, I'll keep doing commentary, just because for those of you who watch this video later, at least you'll have something to hear. You'll hear my stories. So anyway, on the plus side, with everything going as poorly as it was going, the day before I had to move out of my apartment, I actually met a girl. So I met this girl, and we went on a date. This was the night before. Hey, Will, how's it going? Will, if you can hear me, can you let me know, just so I know that my commentary is getting recorded? Oh, someone already planted the bomb? And hey, Battlefield 1 just downloaded. Sweet. So Battlefield 1 is actually the free game of the Xbox Games with Gold this month, which is really cool. I'm looking forward to playing that. But no, so I met this girl a day before having to move out of my apartment, and it went really well. The first date was phenomenal. We ended up having our second date the very next night. Things kind of really took off. So again, this was about 2.5 weeks ago that I met her, and yeah, and you know, for those of you who, all right, sweet, thanks for letting me know, Will. For those of you who have followed the channel for a while, you know that earlier in the year I went through a kind of a tough breakup, a really tough breakup for me, and since then I really haven't put myself back out into the dating world. And then when I did, I really just didn't have any good connections. Like, I went on a couple dates. They weren't necessarily bad dates, but I wasn't really feeling it, right? There was nothing there. And so this date that I went on 2.5 weeks ago, this was the first date where I actually felt something, right? And we both did. Like, we both actually really felt something
You're on
kind
your
of
own.
strong
Bring this
going
home.
on there. Oh crap, I'm the last guy alive. Shoot. I do not want to be the last guy alive because I'm not very good, as is evidenced right there.
There goes me bottom line.
But yeah, so at least that was helpful. Like, as I was going through this really tough time, I met this girl, and it was going really well, and yeah, so that, you know, that obviously helped me get through it a lot. Now the reason I said, you know, hold your breath is because, and again, I'm not going to go into detail here because that's not the point of this video, and obviously it's out of respect for both parties, but I guess the other night we kind of hit a rough patch, and I'm not really sure what's going to happen from here. I really like this girl. I know she really likes me, but I'm not really sure what's going to happen. And so I'm obviously a little nervous and whatnot, and a little upset about how things played out. I hope it works out, but you know, I'm not a fortune teller. I can't know for sure. But that's another reason why I wanted to sit down tonight to do this live stream. Again, like I said, playing video games, having my YouTube channel, these are both things that have really helped me through tough times in the past. And so tonight, even though only one person is watching, you know, it's been kind of a tough couple of days since we hit this rough patch, and I've just been feeling kind of down. And I thought, you know, I think it'll be good to hop online and just kind of play some games for a little while, you know, just kind of take it easy for the night. So that's what I'm doing, kind of just to get my mind off of things, have some fun, kill some enemies, same old, same old. Uh-oh, for some reason my streaming health just dropped really low, and I don't know why, because I have my computer completely hooked up to the internet, so I'm not sure what is going on. Why is it so low? What the heck? Okay, that's not telling me anything. I don't know why. I apologize if the quality of this video is suffering. I don't know how to control that. It was green just a little while ago. The little health bar was green. So I apologize. I hope the internet connection picks back up soon. I hope the video is not terribly laggy.
Profit
oh
deleted.
Yeah, look at that, headshot, deadshot. But yeah, oh, there we go. Now I'm back at green health. In the in the stream, not the
Enemy contact.
Oh, I saw you. Wait. Did I get that kill or did my teammate get that kill?
Stay in the zone. We're going round again.
Alright, that was a pretty good round, actually. I got 2 kills. Oh, unfortunately, I didn't get the kill cam, but I got 2 kills. That's good. Anyway, so one big thing that I want to talk about is something that's going to be coming tomorrow to the channel. There is a particular game coming out tomorrow night that I have been... It's been my most anticipated game of the year. And that is the Spyro Remastered Trilogy. I grew up... Wow, I'm actually playing pretty well this game. I grew up on Spyro. I grew up on Spyro and Crash. Those were like my 2... Wow, my teammate was right there and didn't help me. But yeah, I grew up on Spyro and Crash, and basically, it's actually kind of really cool. So what happened is, if you remember last year, actually wait, when was it? It was in the summer of 2017, I believe. They made the remastered Crash games, right? They made the original trilogy remastered, and it went over really well. And I made a walkthrough for the first Crash game, and during that video, and I think during some of my other videos, I actually told my viewers, I said, I really hope that this remaster goes well, because if it goes well, people are gonna notice. If this remaster goes well, if it sells well, if it's done well, if it has a lot of people playing, If it does well, other developers who made really good older games are going to take notice, and they're going to want to remaster their games. And my biggest hope and my biggest prediction was, I said, if this Crash remaster goes over well, I bet you anything they're going to do the same thing for Spyro. And then sure enough, just a couple months later, they confirmed that they were remastering the original Spyro trilogy. And even though Crash was the very first video game I ever played, it will always have a very special place in my heart. I always thought Spyro was better. Spyro is easily my favorite childhood game, particularly Spyro 2. Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage was always my favorite. But anyway, Spyro is very, very, very important to me, and I have been anticipating this remaster since it was first announced. I mean, by what I just said, I was anticipating it before it was even announced. I kind of predicted that this was going to happen. I wish I could remember what video I made that prediction.
Tactical reinforcements
because I'd
available.
like to show that to people, but I don't remember the video. But anyway, the remaster comes out tomorrow night on November, what is it, 13th, I think? Either the 12th or 13th. I think that it comes out on the 13th, but since I'm in Arizona, I can get it at 10 p.m. on the 12th because I get it at midnight Eastern time. Wow, that was a very fast round. And yeah, so I'm super excited for that. I've been dying to play it. It looks beautiful. And I definitely want to bring it to the channel in some way, shape, or form. Now, because my channel is primarily a walkthrough channel, I thought about doing a 100% walkthrough. You know, showing how to get all of the gems in every level. But then I kind of changed my mind because I thought, well, a lot of people are going to be doing that, and it's going to be a lot of work, and I don't necessarily have the time for that. So then I decided what I want to do is I think this would be a really good game for one of my Let's Platinum series. So again, if you follow the channel, you'll remember that just a couple of months ago, I started this new type of video series, which I called a Let's Platinum. And I did 3 of them. I've done 3 of them so far. I did one for The Evil Within. I did one for an indie game called The Perils of Baking, and I did another one for Uncharted Drake's Fortune. And basically what goes on in these series is I start the game from scratch, and I unlock the Platinum Trophy from start to finish. I start the game with 0% trophy progress, and I don't stop the series until I get the Platinum Trophy. And so it's essentially a Let's Play, but with the added excitement of trophy hunting. And I think Spyro is going to make a very, very good game for that, because I mean, it's already a great game, but the trophies look like a lot of fun too. Like, there is a trophy for getting 100% completion, so that'll be fun to get all the gems, but there are a lot of fun, like, miscellaneous trophies too, and I just think it'll be a lot of fun. So that's what I plan on doing at the moment. I plan on doing, let's switch to Team Deathmatch. So that's my plan, is I plan on doing a Let's Platinum for Spyro 1 starting probably the morning of the 13th, because I'll spend the first night recording a couple videos, and then I'll release like one a day as I usually do. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. Now, since it's the trilogy, they're remastering the whole trilogy, I don't know if I'm going to do it for all 3. You know, because that's kind of a big endeavor, but I'll definitely do it for the first one, and we'll see how it goes. If people really enjoy it, then I don't see why I wouldn't do it for 2 and 3. But like I said, we'll see how it goes. But that's what's coming to the channel. So the last new game that I covered was Tomb Raider. I made a hardest difficulty walkthrough that went over very well, had a lot of views. For Spyro, I don't anticipate the videos that I do getting a lot of views, because I just think that game is going to be too overly saturated on YouTube to the point where no one's going to find my videos, and that's okay. When I do Let's Platinums, that's usually for me and for my loyal viewers, because they enjoy those types of videos, as is evidenced by my Evil Within series and all of the other things. But so anyway, yeah, that's what's coming, and I'm so excited, and yeah, that's it. That's the story. In other news, we're getting close to Thanksgiving, which means we're also getting close to my birthday. I'm not going to say the exact day, but my birthday is very close to Thanksgiving this year. So my birthday's coming up, which I'm excited for because, you know, even though I'm getting older, like, my family still likes to get me gifts. Like, I've never actually really made a big deal out of my birthday. I don't really celebrate my birthday. It's just kind of another day. But, you know, my family and friends still like to get me gifts, and one thing that I've been really wanting is, speaking of remasters, they actually remastered the entire Batman animated series cartoon on Blu-ray, and that's at the top of my list. I really want that. Another thing I asked for is this movie called Hereditary. You guys know that I'm a huge horror fan, and Hereditary is apparently one of the freakiest movies to ever come out, so I'm really excited to see that. I hope I get it. As far as video games go, like I said, the only game I've been really dying to play is Spyro, and I'm not going to wait to get it. Like, I'm just going to buy it the night it comes out. I actually already pre-ordered it. But I did ask for one. I asked for two games, actually. I asked for Spider-Man because a lot of people told me I should play it. Not necessarily for YouTube, but just play it. Like, because people know that I really, really love the Batman Arkham games, and they told me that if I love those, I'll definitely love the Spider-Man game. So I hope I get Spider-Man because I think that'll be a fun game to chip away at over my winter break. And I also asked for Horizon Zero Dawn because that was a game that when it first came out, I thought looked good, but I just wasn't interested enough to play it at the moment. And that to me always looked like a game where I thought, oh, I can wait a year or two. Like, I can wait for that game to drop down and then play it. And sure enough, they now have like a special edition which comes with all the DLC and stuff, and it's only like $25. So I put that on the list too because I think, you know, now's a good time to pick that up. And then I just asked for a couple random things like a gift card to the comic book store that I shop at, an Xbox Live card, a PS Plus card, things like that. But yeah, so my birthday's coming up, Thanksgiving's coming up. You know, just another excuse to sit on my ass and watch football all day. I'm going to be hanging out with my best friend, Enrico. We actually are going to hang out on Black Friday, and we're going to do like an all-day gaming session, which will be a ton of fun and a really good break from all of the stress that the semester has brought. And then on the really, really plus side, if he ends up watching this, maybe this will make him happy, but my other best friend, Ian, is coming to town. So my best friend, Ian, he moved away a few months back, quite a long time ago, actually, it seems like. But he moved away for the purposes of a job. Again, I'm not going to talk about it in great detail out of respect for his privacy. But he moved away for a job, and that sucked. You know, like, don't get me wrong, I was super happy for him, and he was doing something really cool. But, you know, obviously being separated from your best friend is tough. And the thing about me, which I've talked about on my channel before, is I don't really connect very well with people. I'm not very good at it. And so for those that I do connect to, those connections are very strong. You know, I really don't have that many friends, but I have two very, very close friends that, honestly, with Ian and Enrico, I don't even consider them my friends. Like, they are my brothers. You know, that in my mind, they are my brothers. So yeah, when Ian had to move, that was kind of tough. And so he's going to be coming back for Thanksgiving to visit, and so obviously I'm super excited to see him. It doesn't matter what we do. Like, we could go golfing, we could go play baseball, basketball, just sit down and play a little bit of Call of Duty. Like, I don't care. I don't care what we actually do. I'm just super excited to see him. And so, Ian, if you end up watching this, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I miss you. But yeah, so that's everything that's coming up. You know, the semester is coming to an end. So what is going on? Oh my God, I'm just sitting here talking. I apologize, guys. I'm sitting here talking, and I didn't realize I didn't click find a match. I was sitting here thinking, like, why is it taking so long to find a group? I apologize for that. I was getting caught up in my story, which just goes to show it's hard to focus while you're talking. Sorry about that. currently a theoretical physicist in the cosmology department at my university. And technically, our research project is only supposed to last 1 month.
Seraph, reporting for duty.
You know, if it goes well, if I like working for the professor and if the professor likes working with me, then I'm allowed, you know, there's no reason I can't keep working for him. And so we'll see how that goes. I am enjoying the project. I actually just, I actually made some progress on my research the other night, which I was super happy about. I had this integral that I had to calculate.
Team
And
deathmatch.
for those of you who don't know what an integral is,
They always target rich.
look it up,
I'll be
because
hunting.
I can't explain all of calculus to you in just a matter of minutes. But I had this nasty integral to solve, and the reason it was nasty is, oh my good golly lord, yeah, this integral was nasty because inside of the integral I had to include something called an Airy function, which is a special mathematical function that is a solution to a certain differential equation. And it was a nasty integral. And you know, nowadays in research, most integrals are just calculated numerically. But obviously, if you can calculate an integral analytically, that's more, it's a little more valuable. So I wanted to see if I could calculate it analytically, and it took me 2 days. It took me 2 days and a couple of failed attempts before I finally got it. I think. I haven't yet checked over my solutions because I'm kind of afraid. Like, I'm actually really afraid to check my work because I don't want to find a mistake. Because if I find a mistake, then obviously I have to do it all again, which is no es bueno. So, oh my god, that guy just got his legs blown off. This is war, baby. This is war. I'm tired. I'm tired, man. I'm tired to die. Oh, I was behind the wall. That's some bullshit. But yeah, so that's it. I solved the integral analytically. I was super happy.
First come, first serve.
God dang it. Yeah, I was happy. Alright, so anyway, let's talk about the actual Call of Duty. I'm getting my ass kicked right now, but I actually have progressed quite a bit. You know, even though I haven't been able to live stream in 2.5 weeks, after my first live stream, I did keep playing, and it is coming back to me. I have been doing noticeably better. I unlocked some better weapons. I learned the game a little bit more. Now, tonight, it just so happens that right now I'm not playing particularly well, and I think that's, you know, some of it has to do with the fact that I'm talking.
We're losing the fight.
Oh, that was bad. Okay, someone's gonna come for me. I think there's someone else down at the end of this corridor. I know someone's gonna come for me. I just don't know if they're gonna come from here or here. I'm nervous. Alright, let's make a move. I feel like someone's super close, and I'm just waiting for them to unload into...
Nomad kill.
That was... I'm missing a lot this game. I'm kind of nervous. I'm missing a lot of shots, but at least I got the kill. But yeah. Oh, dang it.
Threat
Heck
removed.
yeah.
Enemy UAV above.
But yeah, so I have been doing noticeably better. Now, obviously, like I said today, I'm not really doing that well, but I think you'd agree that I am at least doing better than last time. Last time was the first time I played in a long time. What am I right now? I'm 7-5. Yeah, so I'm at least doing better. And that's what I'm talking about. You know, that's the point of this live stream series, is even if the progress is slow, it's still fun to see me making some hopeful progress. Oh, dang it. Oh, I think I got a headshot. I don't agree with that. Uh-oh. Someone just killed my... How? How does that not kill you? Bullets kill people. You know, last I checked, that's just how the world worked. Bullets kill
Enemy
people.
RCXD in your AO.
And if you disagree with that statement... Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna kill it.
RCXD
Haha, I
is
just
down.
ruined that guy's kill streak thing. Oh my god, that was him. That was the guy that I almost killed. God dang it. That was bad. Oh, I just got the best gun in the game.
Watch me work.
Check this out. Let's hope I can get a kill with it. So this character that I play as, the Seraph, has this like incredibly strong pistol that it's a one-hit kill no matter where you shoot it from. Oh, and I'm not gonna find anyone. And I missed. And I missed. Isn't that the story of my life? Yeah, this was a good idea. I'm glad I sat down to play. That's cool. I'm happy. God damn it. Alright. Yeah, a big part of this, and I know it sounds like an excuse, but anyone who has ever tried to do live commentary while playing a game, God damn it. Anyone who's ever tried to do it will agree that it's not. Wow, that's a good spawn. That's a great spawn. Spawn me right into an enemy's fire. I appreciate that. That's helpful. Thank you. I don't know I can't get a kill right now. This is really pissing me off. Hey Tyson, how's it going? I've been playing Quake. And now Call of Duty seems so slow. I've never actually played Quake, so I'll have to take your word for it that it's much faster. Oh my god. Wait, how did that... What the...
K9
Whoa,
unit destroyed.
that's pretty sweet. I've never done that before. I just killed a K9 unit. Oh, that guy's
Hostile
scared me.
UAV circling.
Yeah, I've never actually played... oh, that is not part of the map. That was very misleading. Yeah, I've never played Quake, so I don't know what the pace of that game is like, so I'll just kind of have to take your
Enemy
word
RCXD
that it's...
in your AO.
Hey, finally, I got a kill. Yeah, this round is not my best. But again, like I said, a huge part of that is doing commentary while playing. And what I was saying earlier is anyone who's ever tried this, it doesn't have to be a live stream. They could just be recording a Let's Play. That is the strongest dog I've ever met in my
Lightning
life.
strike radar detected. Hostile lightning strike incoming.
I'm doing very poorly. And I hear something. Oh geez, I'm freaking out now. I'm paranoid.
Net call. Enemy Thresher inbound.
God, I cannot. I'm playing awful. This is really pissing me off. I gotta have a better round. I gotta end it on a better round. I wasn't doing too poorly earlier.
We'll
That was
discuss that
awful.
performance later.
Alright, I think I'll do one more round. Because hopefully, if I can help it, I want to end on a better round. But, just to show you guys... Oh, there I am getting killed. Thanks for showing that. So real quick, just to kind of back up what I was saying earlier and prove that I am, in fact, getting better, I'll show you guys my kill-death ratio at this moment, because I think at the end of my week 1 live stream, I had a negative KD, but you can see here on the right side of the screen, my win-loss ratio is 1 right now, 11 wins, 11 losses, but my kill-death ratio, I have 190 kills, 162 deaths, which comes to a 1.17 KDR, which is, you know, for a competitive player, is not very good, I'll admit. Back when I played this game religiously, I used to have a KDR of like anywhere from like 1.4 to 1.6. That was usually where I was at. Which again, even for a competitive player, but rule of thumb has always been at least be above 1. Like, if you have a KDR of at least above 1, then you know what you're doing, right? So if I meet someone and they have a KDR of 1.02, then at least I can say, well, you have more kills than you have deaths, you know? But if I meet someone that has a KDR of I don't know, 9.3, well, that means that they've died more times than they've killed someone, and that's kind of the indicator that, okay, maybe they're... And it's not to say that they can't get better. You know, I was talking about Ian earlier. Back when I first met Ian, he was not very good at Call of Duty. We used to play together, and he just wasn't very good because he wasn't really into video games.
MTC is live.
But then him and I, we started playing together just religiously, and over time, you know, Ian's a very competitive person. That's why we get along so well. We both really get into what we're doing, and over time, Ian got super good to the point where him and
Deleted file break.
I considered us equals. I think him and I were both very good. Holy crap, I'm doing well right now. Here we go. This is the round I wanted to end on. Let's hope I can keep this momentum going. But yeah, so
Gunslinger
dang,
destroyed.
this is cool. So this is what it feels like to do well. I think I'm one. Oh man, I don't know this map at all.
Can confirm Ajax.
RCXD
I want to get out of here. Oh jeez, that was close. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I'm freaking out. I have a. Oh man. Okay, I had an RCXD, but I couldn't do anything. Let's
Controlling
do it.
RCXD.
All right, let's see if I can get a kill with this. These things are hard to control, I think. The controls are a bit too finicky. Let's see if I can... Oh, there's someone. Haha. Whoa, where am I? How did I get... Oh, that was weird. Alright. So anyway, like I was saying, Ian used to not be very good, but once him and I started playing a lot, he got really good really fast, and I think in terms of just general skill level, I think him and I got to the same point. I think him and I were perfectly equal. We were very equal at our skill in this game. But the crazy thing about it is, I had been playing video games my whole life, whereas he had only started playing seriously, you know, in the short time that we had kind of met and started playing. So even though we were at equal skill levels, he got there at just such an accelerated rate. So that's why I don't know.
Enemy spotted.
I mean, so take what I say. Alright, I was gonna say, if you don't give me that kill, I was tracking that person for a while. Alright. So yeah, this is definitely a better round than my previous round. My last round was garbage compared to this. I've actually never played on this map as well. This is brand new to me. So I have no idea where to like expect enemies to spawn from. I mean, this is definitely a spawn point, but
Building barricade.
no one's gonna spawn if I'm... Wow, how did that happen?
Annihilator ready.
Are they gonna spawn right here? Can I just kill them off the spawn? I'm just gonna stand here for a second and see. Oh, so okay, I just unlocked the strongest weapon in the game again, but I'm not gonna use it yet. I want to see if I could try to like spam this spawn point. No, I can't. Okay, my teammates just spawned. That's okay. I don't need it. Alright. So, I'm not going to use the weapon yet. I want to see how well I can do before unlocking it.
Tac deploy beacon online.
Damn it. Alright, here we go. I'm going to unlock
Watch
it.
me work.
Alright, so last time I missed, which was unfortunate, because like I said, this is the strongest weapon in the game. It's a one-hit kill from like virtually any distance as long as you hit your target. Boom,
They're done.
there's one.
RCXD standing by.
Oh, I see him.
UAV standing by.
Oh, you bitch.
Your TAC deploy beacon is
Got him.
online.
Down.
Oh, I'm gonna run out. I'm gonna run out. Dang it. Okay, but I just unlocked something. Alright, so I got another RCXD. Let's see if I can...
Capture your objective. UAV mission timeline 50% expended.
Got him. Uh-oh. I'm in hot water here. I'm super close to getting my last,
She's done.
Got it. I got the hailstorm.
Transfer
Let's
control
see
to
if I can get a kill. Oh, where'd they go? Oh, that's
Negative
bullshit.
KIA.
The enemies just disappear. That's so annoying. What the heck? I unlocked my best kill streak, and I didn't get a single kill with it because the enemies just... What is this?
Mesh mine
Mesh
destroyed.
mine. Not... Oh, there's two. Not on my watch. Oh my god, I can't hit
Mesh
the
mine
thing.
threat down.
Not on my watch. Not on my watch.
Enemy UAV above.
I'm too old for that. You can't fool me
Hostile
with that.
RCXD spotted.
I've been in the game too long. I just saw someone leave a question. Have I seen any Doom Eternal
Activating
gameplay?
barricade.
I have not, actually. Hey, look at that, level up. I have not seen any gameplay. I saw a trailer. I think I saw a trailer.
Care package landing zone.
Oh, that was poo. But no, I haven't seen
Play it
any
in
actual
place.
gameplay. Honestly, I probably won't pick that game up. I did play the first one. I platinumed it. I had fun with it, but it just wasn't anything special for me. Like it was enjoyable, but it wasn't anything to write home about, in my opinion. Just
Enemy
for me
UAV above.
personally, it wasn't like my favorite game or anything. So no, I haven't seen any gameplay. I probably won't pay much attention to it in, you know, the time to come. What the hell was that? Well, okay, apparently bitches got flamethrowers now. That was unexpected. What? How am I? Oh yeah, I'm 18 and 5.
Hostile
I mean,
RCXD
look at that compared to last game, right? Last game I was what, 9 and 12 or something like that. This game I have a 3.75 KDR.
We're almost
So this
there.
is a
Close this
way
out.
better game.
Shut them down.
Smoke checked.
Ooh, Kingslayer. Nice. Nice. Alright, the game is coming to a close. Hey,
Attack
someone
on
just
launcher UAV.
killed my buddy. Oh, it was that person that killed my friend. This is a nasty war. Nobody's safe. Someone's shooting out the red cap. That should have been a double kill, but it wasn't, because I messed up. But at least I got one. I took one of them out with me. Alright, so yeah, to kind of on an ending note, since this game's almost over. Oh, that's an enemy. You gotta be kidding me. How are you not
Prophet
dead?
calling in
I
lightning
shot you.
strike.
I shot you quite a bit. You should have been dead right away, but it took a little longer than expected. Yeah, so Spyro is kind of the biggest game on my list, and then Resident Evil 2. Hey, I got final kill. Resident Evil 2, the remake coming out in February of 19. That's
Nice work,
up
Black
there
Ops.
as well. Okay, that is a very good game to end on. That was one of my best games yet. I think I finished with like 20 kills or something like that. 19 kills, 5 deaths. Beautiful. That is a good game to end it on, ladies and gentlemen. So already, this is my second live stream, and you can already see, in my opinion, a vast improvement versus my first live stream in terms of how I played personally. So that's good. It's good to be making progress. All right. Nice, nice. And actually, if you just look, I started that match with a 1.17 KDR, and just from that game, it went up to 1.25. So slowly but surely, we can get that up there. All right, guys, anyway, I want to thank you for watching. I'm going to end the live stream here. I think that's a good note to end on. Keep in mind, I'm going to be doing a series for Spyro Remastered coming up very shortly, so I hope you stick around for that. I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, otherwise, again, thank you for watching. I had a lot of fun with this live stream. I'll be doing it again next week. I'm not sure what day, but again, I wanted to do this one kind of since it's Veterans Day. I thought that would make it a little more special. So to the veterans out there,